CSB બેંકના મેનેજમેન્ટ આપણી સાથે જોડાઈ ચૂક્યા છે આગળ રિઝલ્ટ્સની ઉપર ચર્ચા કરવા માટે. કંપનીના જે MD અને CEO जोड़ाया है प्रलय मोंडल जी अपनी साथ चर्चा करશે. प्रलय जी शुक्रिया मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. और सबसे पहले शुरुआत में इसी से करना चाह रही थी, क्वार्टर कैसा था, अगर कुछ हाइलाइट्स आप मेरे साथ शेयर कर पाए.
I think the quarter is very good. I think on a year-on-year basis, we had 88% growth on our profits, and the asset book also grew by 16%. The CASA grew pretty well. So overall, I think it was a satisfying quarter. Gold loan actually grew by almost 26%. But beyond that, I think if we want to look at a slightly longer term, we are working on a lot of other products and services, including retail assets products, the SME, some of the transaction banking products on the wholesale side as well, supply chain. And more importantly, the entire technology revamp which we are looking at, which will take around 12 to 18 months, we will have a much bigger play which will augment and complement the gold loan business which you're doing. So we were looking at a growth-oriented strategy for the bank for the next 3 to 5 years.
ओके अग्रीड सर. अच्छा, मुझे शुरुआत एक्चुअली आपके असेट क्वालिटी के नंबर से करनी है. मुझे प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी पे बात करनी है, लेकिन असेट क्वालिटी के अंदर हम लोग एक इम्प्रूवमेंट जो देख रहे हैं उससे शुरुआत करें. नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 क्वार्टर्स के दौरान ये ट्रेजेक्ट्री कैसे वर्कआउट होगी, यहाँ से और कितना इम्प्रूवमेंट हम लोग देख पाएंगे और नंबर्स कैसे दिखेंगे, क्योंकि ग्रॉस NPAs आपके तकरीबन 1.8% जितने डिक्लाइन हुए हैं. एक आइडिया इस सेंस में.
I think our NPA will remain at a similar level because the slippages which we expect to have in the next few quarters should be more or less made up through our recoveries on our asset book. So broadly, we should be able to hold around 1.8% and 0.6% on the net NPA side and 1.8 on the gross NPA side. Somewhere between, I mean, definitely we'll keep it below 2% on the gross and below 0.7% on net NPA side. So we don't see too much of a challenge on the NPA side at all. The real focus right now, A, is building the book, and B is creating a much more robust, granular and long-term liability franchise. That's what we're working on.
ओके अग्रीड. अच्छा, इन टर्म्स ऑफ NIIs यहाँ से ट्रैजेक्टरी कैसे रह सकते हैं, क्योंकि प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी के ऊपर भी हम लोग जो मूव देख रहे हैं वो नियरली डबल हो चुका है, जो इजाफा दिखा है वो. क्योंकि ये साल की शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, मैं एक आइडिया समझना चाह रही थी, ये साल अंत तक किस तरीके से टारगेट्स रहेंगे, ये नंबर्स कैसे दिख पाएंगे.
On a YoY basis, yes, we had a 88% growth in profit, but if you analyze the number, a lot of it is also because last year our NPA slippages were high in this quarter, and this quarter we have negative credit cost actually. So when you look at operating profit level, there is not too much of a difference. So to that extent, I think it's on a low base. We are showing 88% profitability, to be honest. The real work will start happening Q2 onwards. So unless we build the portfolio and build the size of the book, I think NII will continue to grow. The non-interest income also will continue to grow. And overall, I think we are on a larger base next quarter in terms of profitability. But on the book size, the real focus is on the book size growth. That's what we want to focus on. Profitability, yes, on a year-on-year basis, obviously we will grow up. We cannot grow at 88% kind of a scenario because that's on a low base. But we will have a reasonable return on our ROA will remain at the similar kind of a levels. And we don't have that kind of a margin what we had in NPA last year. So to that extent, it will gradually normalize over the next 3 quarters.
ओके. अच्छा, आपने जो कमेंट दी स्पेशली SMEs और मिड कॉर्पोरेट सेगमेंट के लिए, उसके ऊपर थोड़ा और डिटेल्स में समझना भी चाह रही थी. किस तरीके से वर्कआउट होते हुए आप डिमांड कंडीशन देख रहे हैं, एक तो ये आइडिया, और साथ ही क्योंकि एक्सपेंशन को लेकर आपके प्लान्स रहे भी थे, पिछली बार हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, तब बाकी सारी जियोग्राफीज में भी जो एरियाज हैं उसके ऊपर एक आइडिया वो कहाँ तक पहुँच चुका है, कौन से और नए हम लोग एक्सपेंशन प्लान्स देखेंगे, एक आइडिया अगर आप मुझे दे पाएं.
So what we're doing is, right now we have around 50% of our branch distribution in Kerala, and we are adding 100 branches every year. This year also we'll add 100 branches, and most of those branches will happen in western and northern part of the country and some part of south as well. So distribution is expanding. We are completely revamping our technology. So that is where our investments are going. We are creating significant leadership capability on new products and services. On SME and wholesale, which you asked, We are also creating expertise on the transaction banking side, coverage side. So we are creating clear focus on segments. On the back of products, we're launching a lot of new products in the next 18 months, but obviously it will start from next quarter itself. On the payment side, we are launching our credit cards in somewhere this quarter with an association with a partner. So I think lots are happening on that front, and most important focus for us is growing the customer franchise, creating the liability franchise. So whatever number of customers we had last year, added number of customers, our additions will be more than double this year. So incrementally, we are looking at doubling our new acquisition, quality new acquisition in the book. So overall, I think we are pretty much on track to build up a much larger franchise over the next 5, 7, 10 years.
ओके, अग्रीड सर, बिल्कुल। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए और ये कंप्लीट डिटेल पैरामीटर्स शेयर करने के लिए। विद बेस्ट रिगार्ड्स कि आने वाले क्वार्टर्स और भी बेहतरीन हो और उसके ऊपर डिटेल में बातचीत हम लोग कर पाए। थैंक